I'll be telling you about The Getaway by Jeff Kidney. First, Greg's parents tell him that they are going to a tropical island. Greg's not excited about going, but he packs anyways. Next, they head to the airport, and it's really packed. They run fast as they can to get there on time. When they get there, they're really tired, and it ends up the flight was delayed. Then on the plane, he sits between a family with a baby. The baby was watching a show. Greg tried to change the channel, then the baby started crying. Then he went to go to the bathroom to get privacy. Then they landed, and they went to the resort. Lastly, they got to the resort and went to a restaurant. They figured out they have to wear nice clothes, so they steal some from another family's clothes. The family that they stole from reported them to the officers. Will they get caught? Read the book to see.
My name is Allie Knudsen, and I will be reading Creature Teacher by R.L. Stine. Tommy's parents were taking Tommy to a camp called Camp Winter Island. He really didn't want to go to that camp because he's not a winner. Tommy saw what was happening at the camp. People were getting beat up and wrestling with each other, and was told that the teacher there was a monster. Tommy made some new friends that helped him out. Tommy was challenged and almost failed all of them till the final exam, and whoever passed it would go home. Tommy was in trouble for not passing the test and was about to get eaten by the creature teacher, but the thing the teacher didn't know was that Tommy was covered in hot sauce. The teacher licked Tommy and instantly ran away from the camp screaming. The camp was saved from that evil monster until there was a new monster.
Tales from a Not-So-Friendly Frenemy by Rachel Renee Russell. Nikki Maxwell finds out she is going to her enemy's school for student exchange week. She meets a girl named Tiffany. They hang out until Tiffany dumps Nikki. Then Mackenzie, also known as Nikki's enemy, finds out that she is there for student exchange week. Tiffany's phone fell in the fountain, and Tiffany dived in the fountain for her phone because she loves her phone more than anything. Mackenzie thought Nikki posted a video with a bug in Mackenzie's hair, but she really didn't. If you want to see what happens next, read Tales from a Not-So-Friendly Frenemy.
Hello, my name is Damia Marsnick, and the book I'm talking about is called Treasure Hunters by James Patterson. First, the kids' family goes on their ship and their dad disappears in a storm. Next, after that, their ship, the Lost, is a wreck and they try to fix it, but then one night they see a speedboat that helps them and brings them to Louie, who fixes the Lost and gives them a bee amulet in exchange for a coconut mask from F. Next, they follow their dad's map to two sunken Spanish galleons off the coast of Florida, from which they get gold coins. Finally, they go to New York, where they trade gold coins for money and give an art collector the bee amulet in exchange for a vase they bring to an art historian and help him arrest.
The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell by Chris Colfer. First, Alex and Connor Bailey travel through their grandmother's old book and land in the Land of Stories, a magical place with classic storybook characters. Next, they meet a big, kind, and loving frog they call Froggy. He tells them that they can go home by finding the ingredients to the wishing spell. Then the twins collect all the items to the wishing bell but one, and then encounter the evil queen who wants to stop them. Last, the twins find out that their grandmother's in the land of stories too, and she helps them get back to their loving mother.
They went back to the next day and they found a snake skin. The next day they thought the vet took it and it was gone. So they went to the office and he was there. Book title: Michigan Chillers, Poisonous Pythons Paralyze Pennsylvania. Author: Jonathan Rand. They go and catch snakes by the creek in the park, and they see a big snake. And they got into the vet's truck, and the vet found him in the back when they were unloading. Lastly, the venomous snake came out of the, and they saw a reptile doctor. I wonder if they survive or not.
The World According to Humphrey by Betty G. Burney. First, Humphrey got taken home from Pedorama by Mrs. Mack. She took him home to her apartment. Next, she took him into room 26 at Longfellow School, but after a few weeks, Humphrey found out that Mrs. Mack was just a sub, and that the real teacher of room 26 was Mrs. Braithwaite, and she did not like Humphrey at all. Then, at the end of the day, Humphrey found out that Mrs. Braithwaite would not be taking him home. So after a few weeks, I started a thing where a different kid would take him home every weekend. Humphrey had great adventures over the weekend, but then came winter break, and nobody could take Humphrey home, so he had to go with Mrs. Brisbane. When they got home to the house, he met grouchy Mr. Brisbane. When Mrs. Brisbane was gone, Humphrey got out of his cage and got Mr. Brisbane to play a game with him, and he learned to really like Humphrey.
Book title: Hotel Bruce. Author: Ryan T. Higgins. What happened first? There were 3 mice in Bruce's house, and Bruce turned them out of his house and headed to bed. That's when the trouble started. It was a long night. Then there was a little problem. The fox said, "Run for your lives. The turtle soup has gone bad. It was a disaster, and the turtles have taken his best silverware." Then Bruce kicked all the animals out of his house except the mice.